you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen, crime is a problem? Anyone disagrees? Corruption is a problem? Any hands? Disagreeing? Oh. Potholes are a problem in Joburg, correct? Traffic lights not working are a problem. Load shedding is a problem. Education is a problem. Let me say it one more time. We have to start prioritizing. Priority number one, you're welcome to write it down, is education. Priority number two is education. And priority number three is education. We have to really join hands and collectively fight this particular problem or the problems that we are having. We have many problems in South Africa. The MECs call it challenges. The politicians call them challenges. You can call them problems. We have many problems. For as long as we are going to point fingers at government and at Zuma, and you can blame Zuma, you can, it's not going to take the South Africa forward. That is why initiatives like what Louise is doing is something that we need to support. She's quite a pain, Louise. She'll tweet me, she'll call me. Where are the support? Where are the volunteers? And this is the type of activism that we really need, ladies and gentlemen.
All I want is an endorsement from
She wants an endorsement, and she will keep on asking for an endorsement. But really, this is the type of solution that we need. But I have to ask you a few questions, and I think you don't have to give me an answer right now. You're welcome to tweet me the answer. You know, Bob and the guys at SARS are doing a great job collecting. There's one department you don't F around with is SARS, correct? But you have to ask yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, the question, how many schools could 248 million rand have built? How many textbooks could 248 million rand have purchased? How many toilets could MEC Barbara Creasy have built with 248 million rand? You want me to carry on and ask the questions? You know what I'm referring to. Yes. We have to stop this nonsense, and we have to keep these politicians accountable. We can't be hypocrites to sit here and say, bring business leaders, let's go and volunteer. We will go and volunteer. But this nonsense of abusing public money must come to an end. Because just this week we heard, in Limpopo, believe it or not, I know it's not your problem, MEC Creasy, 4 months into the education year, some schools still don't have textbooks. How do we really tackle the scourge? MEC Creasy talks about hygiene being a problem. We talk about crime being a problem. We went together to a school, MEC, we launched the Young Crime Stoppers program last year, right? Because we know teachers teachers raping children, gang fights between children. We have to tackle the social ills. We have to tackle late coming. And these are the issues really, which I think, Nick, from an education perspective, we have to get into. And you can be assured, MEC Creasy, Louise, we as a civil society must up our game to see how we can partner with not only the MEC and the Gauteng Education Department or the Basic Education Department, but with organizations like yourself to make a difference. I mean, Jenny Chris Williams was very passionate about reading. Next week, we're going with Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe and MEC Creasy. We're opening a container library at a school in Soweto. 3 weeks, when the school's open, we're going with the Shout Foundation. We're opening another container library at a school in Soweto. One was opened in the Western Cape last week. And you can be assured, any small initiative where civil society and business can partner and really take it forward will make a difference. We have the Bill of Responsibility partnership with Gauteng Education and Basic Education. As much as we have a great constitution, we have responsibilities. With every responsibility, with every right, you have a responsibility. And we have to teach our children. We have to take this message across. 20 years of freedom, great achievement, great story to be told. But a lot of work needs to be done. We have to get volunteers. We have teachers, we have accountants, we have CAs, we have lawyers. And that is what Louise and other NGOs are doing. Let's get into the schools. Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's go and volunteer. And we're saying under Lead South Africa, the least you can do is to volunteer 20 hours of your free time to better education. And my call this evening, Nick, is as much as we point fingers at government, and you can be assured Nkandla won't go away, as much as some people wish it must go away. We have to hold these politicians accountable, but at the same time, let's partner with them to create a better education system.